Oh, hey, how's it going? I am doing some live streaming stuff. And yeah, I wanted to show you guys a couple things. So give me a minute and I'll get set up. Okay. Should be ready to rock and roll now. So let me share my screen. Hey, and if you are on the stream and are commenting, put down your name because I can't see everybody with my restream technology. I'm putting this up on 5 different platforms right now. So what I wanted to start with, oh, by the way, you can find more tricks and stuff on my YouTube channel, on my TikTok channel. I'm trying to add more stuff on Instagram. So I was messing around earlier today. I'm looking for an identity access manager. And I was just doing some random Google searches. Hopefully you can see my screen. Make sure I'm sharing the right screen. Yeah, so Raiderus is a people finder. If you look at Raiderus, if you ever need to look up something in regards to name, phone number, let me just put in a big one here. John Smith, you can use this to find more information about people. Kind of like US Phone Book, kind of like another tool that I might mention in a little bit. But what I noticed is when I pull up any profile, did you see that P? You see this P right here? That's showing profiles, right? So hopefully you're able to see it. Let me pull it down here a little bit. So that syntax right there, I noticed a difference there, and I was like, wait, I could probably site search this. And yes, you can site search this. It's exactly what I did because I'm looking for something very specific. I've already tapped out LinkedIn. I've already tapped out Indeed looking for this. It wasn't pulling the right information. But I mean, even something like this, using a people finder, using a site search, I'm able to find identity access management people in New York, in Buffalo. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. And a lot of the information is limited. Look there, I got a phone number. That's interesting. And these are all, it looks like these are all searches. So that's pretty cool. That's actually going to give me some more ideas. This one's in Buffalo, New York. Looking for people in Buffalo. So in other words, that's a lead list. That's a lead list. And what I did at this point is I used data miner to scrape it. And why is that important? Because let me see where. Because if I pull up this list, I've got a number of people here. I've got a number of names, right? Absolutely. And I've got their profile URLs, which this looks like searches. This doesn't look like specific people, which is even better. I could actually go into this and build a crawler. So of course, the gears in my head are turning. I could pop into each one of these and then in turn scrape this whole page, which I might do later. So this is even bigger insight. Oh, look at that. Is that a resume? No way. That's really interesting. Okay. Does John Smith have a resume? John Smith does have a resume. And just a bunch of numbers. Huh, okay, that's probably where I pulled the information. Oh, sweet, arrest records too. So lots of information in here. And basically what I was doing is I was doing a site search and pulling each list of these individuals. So I'm going to take this a step further later on, because right now I'm just looking for people in the Buffalo area. So before I go on a tangent, so in other words, I've got a list of names. I've got some information about them. Let me look what kind of information I got. Yeah, these are the folks I need. And these are all people that are going to be somewhat located in New York. That person's in Florida, but like, yeah. So there's a lot of Buffalo, New Yorks, because that's what I'm searching for right now. So I was able to scrape this with data miner. And if you need more of a rundown on that, I've built several recipes in and around this. So basically all you got to do, because I built a recipe specifically for this, just make sure you download data miner. And I've got, what was it called? Is it public? Did I make it public? I don't think I made it public. I can't share it. I can't share it because it's in JavaScript. But there is one that you can use called, there's several here. There's Brett's. X-ray, I think, is that's one I use, and you get their names and stuff. So use that one if you're not familiar with building recipes. Okay, so the whole point of this is I wanted to use PhantomBuster again, see if I could do a URL lookup. So let me go to my PhantomBuster page, wherever I had it. Here we go. Here's my PhantomBuster. Let me move it over here. Okay, dashboard. I have one slot left. I might have to upgrade after this. So I'm going to do a LinkedIn lookup. Use that Phantom. Oh, I got to do it in Google Sheets. That's right. Yet another window. Okay, got that. Works. Okay. URL of a CSV file containing a full list of names. Okay, I need to make sure it's publicly accessible. That's what my problem was the last time. Where's my Google Sheet? Let me go here. Okay, so I need the full name right here. Okay. That's not accurate. Okay, let's see what happens with this. Let me make sure this is titled perfectly. I transferred everything into that Google Sheet. Okay. I need to share the link. That's right. Copy link. So many different things. Okay. See if this works. Probably won't. Number of spreadsheet rows to process per launch. Let me see how many we got. We got 163. So I want to do 162 because that first line is header. It's a header. 162. Turbo mode just makes it go faster. In case of success. Okay, let me see if this works. Oh wow. Okay. That, yeah, see, you see the names? Let me check the comments. I think somebody's commenting on YouTube. I can't see who you are though. And so with PhantomBuster, you have a limited number of execution time. And I'm going to probably run through this pretty fast, so I might need to upgrade. Because, I mean, that's what happened last time, so I ran out of time. Yeah, so I ran out of time, but let me just download the CSV. See what happens. Okay, so why this is cool? It's because look at this. I've got their LinkedIn profiles, right? So, and what does everything run on? All the sourcing tools, all the one sourcing tools, they're all very much focused on LinkedIn as the starting point. So your LinkedIn profile or a job seeker's LinkedIn profile, that's where they get started. So I've got this thing that automatically looks up all these profiles. I did 27 in a minute and used up all my execution time. Well, that's great, because now I can plug this into a tool like Seekout or HireEasy, have that enrich more of the information, and then I can start planning outreach based on if these folks are what I'm looking for or not. So, and before that, I just had a list of names and not much information. And this was actually pulled from a people finder, because there's some information in there that you can find people that probably aren't as active on LinkedIn, probably aren't as active on some other platforms. But this is more of a people finder database. So in the same way, the reason why I was able to find this is because I noticed some of the syntax in the URL. Somebody had asked a question. I think it was somebody with the screen name Star. I don't know who that is, but you can do the same thing with pretty much any website that has profiles. So they had a question about ZoomInfo. Well, you can do the same thing with ZoomInfo, and I've used this on several examples. Like site zoominfo.com/p, that also designates a profile. And at this time, this is a previous search, I was looking for data stacks engineers. Well, why I'm going to look into purchasing an upgrade on PhantomBuster is because I can take this stuff from a website, plug it into PhantomBuster, have it look up, over 100 LinkedIn URLs, and then I can best shortlist them so that I'm reaching out to a much more solid and targeted audience than otherwise. And this is also finding people that are outside the normal LinkedIn, Indeed, the normal places we go. But there's still people that have the relevant experience we're looking for. And this way we can build out a population the right way. So, and just as another example, I show this a lot too. You can take this string that I've created and pretty much apply it to any kind of website. So linkedin.com/in, this is the profile syntax to find a LinkedIn profile, okay? But you can use the same keywords and see how it works. So see, same thing. You get a much better search this way as far as skills go. So if you're looking for anything niche, you can use this type of process. But that's why I always look like if I was to go into Caleb's profile, okay? You see up here, linkedin.com/in, that's a profile. That's profile syntax. I always look up here. I always look up at the URL and see if I can find any kind of patterns. Because with that, you can build other things. So I might have to come back to this because I said we'll get 27, but I have 160 in there. The other thing I wanted to show you guys, bonus, what was that? Posting to ID crawl. ID crawl is another OSINT tool. I think I saw it on a OSINT board or something. I don't remember where I found it, but let me look for John Smith again. Let me look for John Smith. Okay, John Smith. Lots of John Smiths, obviously. But what I like about this is it looks up social profiles. It looks up public records. That's typically what people finders are looking up. Possible email addresses. So that's Spokio. That's another people finder. Facebook. TikTok? Look at that, TikTok. That's a TikTok finder, right? YouTube, usernames, LinkedIn, obviously, alumni, which is an alumni site, websites, Wikipedia, Flickr, Quora, Medium. So you get the point. I mean, this is something that's really like an OSINT social profile aggregator. So I really like this. Oh, and this doesn't cost anything either. So if I was to look up username search, let me just look up. Let me look up sourcing in real life, see what happens. Not much, right? Because I don't use that as a screen name, obviously. If I was to do this, look what pops up, right? That's a picture from Pinterest. I don't even use Pinterest. So, I mean, just another way you can find people. Of course, they have reverse phone. They have trending searches. I haven't really used trending searches. But I like the people search. People search is awesome. Not necessarily get you emails, but if you're looking for social profiles, let me think of somebody that I can look up. We pick on Jer. I think that's how I spell his name. So see, he's got Facebook. That's probably him because that's there's some recruiting blog stuff. Obviously, he's going to be on LinkedIn. I know that's him. He's up at the top. It's an older profile. That is a newer profile. And lots of web results. So isn't that cool? I like it. Now that's him. That's what he looks like now. And this is his Facebook page. And just, yeah, another way to find people. And oh, the other thing is this is free. It doesn't cost anything. So there you go. So thanks for joining. Thanks for hopping on if you hopped on. And I will try to do more live streams like this in the future. And the other cool thing is I've learned how to clip on YouTube. So I'll be able to send a couple clips from this live stream and put them out there as well, especially with some of the specific stuff like ID crawl and some of the other things I went over today. So yeah, thanks for hopping on.